Good morning, children. Hope you people are doing well. Welcome to today's session, children. Let us continue the second part of our lesson Unity in Diversity in India. Get ready with page number 216 of your textbook. India has a rich cultural heritage. We are the inheritors of several grand treasures in field of music, fine arts, dance, drama, theatre and sculpture. Our sages and seers have left behind a tradition of piety, penance, spiritual greatness, conquest of passion, etc. Our scriptures are the storehouse of spiritual wisdom. Our saints aspire to the realization of the infinite. We have inherited great spiritual values contrasted with which the materialistic progress of the West appears insignificant. So, children, India has a rich cultural heritage. It is the combination of different things inherited from our ancestors. It is the custom, tradition, architecture, everything. Are the inheritors of grand treasures. Now, what do you mean by treasures? Treasures mean something very valuable. So, what is valuable for us? We have got music, fine arts, dance, drama, theatres, and sculptures from our ancestors. Now, in this paragraph, sages means what, children? Sages means wise people, and seers means the people who can predict the future. Now, these people have left behind the tradition of piety. What do you mean by piety? Piety means respect for religion and God. So, all the people in India, they worship different gods, they respect different religions, and we have share the respect for other religions also in India. Penance means voluntary self-punishment. Nowadays we don't see this, but in olden days people used to punish themselves for doing something wrong. What is spiritual greatness? We are always inclined towards God, towards spirituality. And the conquest of passion is nothing but controlling our desires. Our scriptures, our holy books, are the storehouse of our spiritual wisdom and spiritual knowledge. Our sages have aspired to the realization of infinite. It means understanding the God and the universe. We have achieved spiritual values as compared to the materialistic progress. Now, see, children, in India, we have all the Indians, we belonging to different religion, whatever religion we may be, but we have spiritual values and we are content with that. But in the West, they pay more focus on the materialistic progress. Now let us go for the next paragraph. The West has to learn a lot from India. Yes, it is true. They have to learn a lot from India. And it has not been realized when people in the United States and Europe are turning to the Indian way of life. Indian yogis, ama and maharishis, musicians and spiritual leaders have all attracted them in a big way. A significant move to project India's cultural unity has been holding of festivals of in India in various parts of the world. The West is inclining towards our spiritual values, which include meditation, contemplation, charity, love, universal brotherhood and fear of God, and piety and unselfishness, control of passion and peace of mind. What does it mean, children? It means that the people of the West, they are learning from us. They are attracted towards the Indian way of life. They find it very interesting. Many festivals are celebrated in India. All the people come together to celebrate this festival. By celebrating the festival, they exhibit different cultures of India. The people of Western countries are attracted towards our spiritual values. And what are our spiritual values, children? Meditation, contemplation, charity, and love, and brotherhood, fear of God, piety, and unselfishness, control of passion, peace of mind. All these are spiritual values which all our Indian have possessed this. And the Western people, they are attracted and they wanted to adopt all these qualities. Let us move to our next paragraph. A cultural unity is further exemplified by the temples of South and of Khajuraho, the caves of Ajanta and Ellora, which are the shining examples of Indian proficiency in sculpture and architecture. Our music has come to enjoy the worldwide popularity. Do you know where are Ajanta Ellora caves, children? Yes, it is in Aurangabad in Maharashtra. And where is Khajuraho temple? They are in Madhya Pradesh. Now, these temples and these caves are the perfect example of our sculptures, of our traditions, of our cultural. They are the excellent, perfect examples of sculptures. Sculpture means, children, the art of making objects out of stone, wood, clay, etc. And architecture, the art of planning and designing buildings. Our music is loved by people throughout India. Indian classical music, like the Indian dances, is built on the concept of ragas and talas. Each raga is regarded appropriate to a certain time of day or night. They are believed to be about 250 ragas in common use in the north as well as in the south. In the modern times, people like Ravi Shankar have taken Indian music to the west and thus bridged the gap between the music of east and west. So children, what you have seen that there are nearly 250 ragas, and each ragas are divided into the appropriate time of the day and night. And Ravi Shankar, he is the well-known musician, and he has introduced Indian music to the west. Our significant features of Indian cultural unity are the variety, color, and the emotional richness of its dances. Yes, what is the significant features? Culture in Indians' cultural unity. There is a very variety of folk dances we find in India. The country abounds in tribal dances, old dances, as well as classical dances of great virtuosity. Now, abound means, children, to have something in great number or quantity. And virtuosity means a very high degree of skill in performing. So all the dances in India, we find great variety of dances, folk dances, tribal dances, regional dances, and all the dances, they perform these dances very skillfully. Throughout in India, dance is regarded not merely as an accompaniment to the social intercourse but also as a mode of aesthetic expression and spiritual realization. It means that, children, the dances in India are not only for entertainment but also as a mode of aesthetic expression. Aesthetic means connected with beauty and art. It means that through the dances, they connect with the eternal powers. It gives them peace. The great symbol of dance is Shiva, the cosmic dancer. Cosmic means connected with the universe, depicted in sculpture and poetry as Nataraja. Similarly, the classical theatre in India has a history of more than 2000 years. So, classical theatres in India were started 2000 years before. It was performed in palaces and in temples. You must have read in the stories that the kings and the queen, they used to see the dance performance in the palaces. The classical plays combined music and dance. Tragedy was and is still discouraged, otherwise the range of themes covered is wide. Yes, children, there in the classical plays they used to have music, dance, dramas, comedy dramas or romantic dramas, but the tragedy drama were always discouraged. It was in before until now also tragedy dramas in India were always discouraged because the people of India wanted to spread happiness, not the sadness. Coming to the last paragraph of our lesson, it is this strand of cultural unity through the country that we are heir to and to which people in the West are increasingly turning now. It is up to the younger generation to uphold this torch of cultural unity for the rest of the world to see, follow, and emulate, and not get dazed by superficial prosperity and material achievement of the West, where man has set foot on the moon in his quest for space travel but find himself isolated in his own society and community. Now, children, we have been talking about Indian culture, and our culture already has unity. We are the heir of it. We own cultural unity, and to this cultural unity, the whole world is turning now. They are impressed by our culture and they wanted to adopt a cultural unity. Now, it is the responsibility of a younger generation to hold up this torch of cultural unity for the rest of the world to see and emulate. Let them follow the same way as we do. And the present generation should not be attracted by the superficial or the materialistic development of the West, because man in the West has made lot of progress. They have reached moon, they wanted to conquer the whole world, but they find themselves isolated in their own society. It means that they doesn't share good bonding as we Indian do. They have achieved materialistic progress, but we have achieved spiritual development, which is long lasting. So, children, I hope you people have understood this lesson. Now it's time for you to take down the homework. Write a speech on unity in diversity is the spirit of a nation. Thank you.